was college like for you?
That was very different. I spent my first 3 years of college at the University of Puerto Rico, the UPR, or La UP, as people call it down there, which is a very different sort of university from most of the other universities in the U.S., public universities. It's got a really strong humanities and social studies component. It makes it more similar to public universities in like Mexico and other places in Latin America than U.S. universities. And so that was very fertile ground for like reading a lot of things and lots of like extracurricular activities that included hanging out with professors, in like college bars. Um, a little bit bohemian, to be honest with you, but also it was very formative as a person, as a young person, in terms of recognizing injustices that had been visited upon in Puerto Rico and other places in Latin America, all over the world. Um, I didn't graduate from the University of Puerto Rico. I came to Arizona in 1997, and went to a school, used to be called the CAT Institute. Now it's called the University for Advancing Computer Technology. It's around like 48th and Baseline, where Fry's used to be. Maybe you guys don't remember that, probably very young. But that was like a private trade school that was inadequate. I didn't know about it. I didn't really know too much. I thought I wanted to be a software engineer. My brother wanted to be a multimedia artist, so we could become video game designers. But that school was subpar in comparison to the University of Puerto Rico as a sort of state school. So I transferred to Arizona State to the geography school. I transferred a whole bunch of credits from there. Um, and I was able to do a lot of geographic information systems. I majored in geography. I did a double, not a double major, I did a minor in geographic information systems, computer-based mapping. I had a sort of IT background, computer nerd, I think is the right term, that allowed me to get research assistantships even at the undergrad level, to get work study, to conduct GIS work, to conduct network assistant, administrator type work, to pay my way through college, in addition to loans and stuff, right? And I think it was also very fertile. I learned a lot of things, not just academically. I was living on my own already at 21. Finished that bachelor's in probably like 3 years. Then I went to a master's program in geography that took me to Sonora, to Nogales, to do field work on both sides of the border, so Nogales, Sonora, and Nogales, Arizona, to do field work and try to understand the sorts of um, industrial substances that are toxic that people are exposed to down there, because as you guys probably know, there's a lot of things that go back and forth the border in terms of inputs for industrial manufacturing, like things to make like chemicals to make like musical instruments, medical equipment, cars, master locks, all kinds of consumer goods. And So that opened up a lot of my that opened up my eyes and my understanding to a lot of the inequities, that a lot of Latinos have to deal with here in the U.S. and also across the border.